Okay, so what we're going to do here is actually go and open up Tableau. So I'm going to start from the very beginning. You open up Tableau. Uh, we're going to be able to connect to different types of files. In this case, we're going to connect with a Microsoft Excel file. So just click on Excel to pull in some data. And then you're going to have to go locate the data. So I've gone and saved this actually in a file path. It'll be different if you're Windows or Mac. You just have to know where you unpack the data. So I told you to go and download some the course files or the Tableau files for your LinkedIn Learning. So these are the files that I'm navigating to. Now they should have two zip files that when you unpack these, you'll get these two folders. And I'm going to go into the file for these are the Excel files for Tableau Essential Training. Click there. And I got another one, and we're going to exercise files and chapter 2. Okay, so the one we're going to pull in is cleanup data. Was that it? Drag title here. Okay, let's go to sheet 1. And then what I'm going to do is actually hit the data interpreter, sheet 1. And there we go. This is all packed and clean. We're going to figure out how to do other things with some of the other files, and you can go ahead and play with them if you want. But cleanup data is the one that we're going to actually use. And I just click the interpreter to just, it does some nice little cleanup data cleaning things that we'll talk about later. Anytime I pull in data, the very first thing you should do is try to understand what the heck is this? Okay, so observations, you should know, are going to be across the row space. So see, across a row is a single observation. Now, across the column space, these are the characteristics of that observation. Just like you think about, like we look at across the row, well, here there's different employee names. I see employee ID. Those are interesting. Okay, I see there's a job title, there's an order number, there's an order date, there's an order type, there's a customer type, customer ID, customer name, customer state, product category, product number, product name, quantity, price, discount, and total revenue. Interesting. Okay, so we got quite a lot. Looks like this is, so if I were to look at this, looks like this is a sales, or it looks like a transaction level kind of data set. This looks like transaction level, like basically every row. When I say level, I mean like what defines the row? Well, I think what defines a row is a transaction. So it looks like in this case, Abby from Texas bought 2 mineral waters for, geez, $41. Wow, I got to get in the mineral water business. That sounds crazy. From Tiffany Cooper. So Abby, whose customer name, bought from Tiffany Cooper, a senior sales associate. Okay, that's interesting. Retail. I guess it's quantity too, but I guess I don't know exactly. Maybe these are crates of mineral water or something. Okay, so you see these are transactions. That's what we have here. And we've got a lot of different information. So we have some stuff about the information about the customer. So you can think of, like, immediately I think of when I see it, open a data set and I get my mind around it. My second thing I think about is, what the heck's this data set possibly good for, right? What could I think of actually extracting what kind of useful things could I get out of this data set? Go ahead and take a think about it. What kind of useful business insights do you think you might be able to get out of this data set? Well, think about it. I guess, well, if I have every transaction, I guess and I have the regions, I could come up with sales reports for the regions. I could come up with understanding, how much sales are of different products. Those are categories. So I could look at the category performance in different regions in terms of their total revenues, because I have revenues over here, total sales. I could look within a single product for mineral water. If I have a lot of these, I don't know how many mineral waters I've sold, but if I have a lot of mineral waters in the same region all being sold, I can also start to look at the relationship between my prices and quantities in terms of, understanding the market for mineral water if I have enough of those observations. Um, I could also look at employee. I could look at the sales performance of different employees. So I've got their names, and I could see, okay, who's the top performing sales person for different categories of goods, different regions, right? I can also look and see, well, this Alisa Jackson is in the Northeast and she's selling in Pennsylvania. That makes sense. But I wonder if Alisa also maybe happened to sell, I have a question in my head. Here's a question I can answer. Is all the data, or sorry, all the sales that are made in the Northeast, are they really, in fact, all sort of local? Or do they actually have customers that are in the Northeast, or are they potentially farther reaching? I mean, I could explore that a little bit too. I mean, you'd think that that would be the case, but maybe not. This is the cool thing about data, is that you can ask what might seem like obvious questions, but actually you might find some unobvious types of answers, and those can be kind of interesting findings to sometimes explore. So you just kind of explore. You can explore these things, and what I'm going to show you in the class is really just how to explore some of these types of questions, how to just, and I just came up with the questions off the top, and these are just off the top of my head kind of questions from looking at this, but I'm going to try to bring you through so that you can, pull some interesting kind of ideas out of data sets. That's kind of the purpose of what we're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and then move on. So let's get on to what you actually need to do. Go, after you've imported it, go to your worksheets, and let's go to, let's see. So now I've got my worksheet, and if you look at your worksheet, I think for right now, we're going to look at, just say, price and quantity data. Okay, so, or you know what, we could also look at, do you want to do a sales by the region or something? Fine, we could do that. So where is it? Where's the sales? Order total. Let's go ahead and bring order total in. Order total. And where's the region? Where's the region? Sales region. Let's go ahead and pull it up like that. See, I just dropped it right in the columns, and now I've got the total sales by region. Interesting, huh? Now, the kind of the really super cool thing you can do with Tableau is, now what if I wanted to look at the, say, let's see, let's look at the employee name within each of these and see how that looks. That might be even another, so what if I drop that in color? Now look at that. Now I can see actually every employee's name and how much they contributed to the region. You see, that's kind of an interesting, see how Tableau, it's so easy to just come up with these different types of visualizations, and you'll end up doing a lot of them. I want you to recreate this particular visualization right here that I just did. You don't need to innovate anything, just recreate the one I did and submit that, and that is your assignment. Okay, so how you're going to save it is go File, and then let's go, you can just export. It won't let you, so just so you know, Wolfden will not let you export this in the format of in this Tableau format. You have to actually put it into a PDF. So let's go maybe print a PDF. Active sheet, that's fine. So just print it like that. Okay. And then what you're going to do is go and navigate, I guess, back to wherever you want to save this thing. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it actually right where. Let's see, where is this? Business analytics, textbook. I'll just do projects. I'm gonna create a new folder for it, and I'm gonna cut first assignment. First assignment. I'm gonna save it just like that. There we go. And there we go. It should be saved. Okay, so now I go back and look at my first assignment. I'm going to navigate back to it. Business analytics. Where did I do? Projects. First assignment. Let's see what it looks like. Come on. Oh, there it is. Oh, my other screen. Okay, that's why. See, there it is. I got it on a nice little PDF. Okay, so that's what I want you to turn in. That's what you should submit, and I hope that is enough. I hope it really should be to walk you through and get you through this first assignment, and it should be a nice, easy breezy assignment, and hope you enjoy it.